Tunic. That was all last night because I was just switching
Mm-hmm.
between games. Um, but yeah, so not much, just a regular.
Just a regular. So you said Tunic and what was it? You said Genshin Impact and what was the other one?
Uh, I just forgot this
Scarlet
damn quick.
Nexus.
Scarlet Nexus. Yeah,
Scarlet
that
Nexus. Okay.
game. I love that game. But it's. I hate the main character right now, but I love the game.
Right.
She
Yeah.
got issues.
Yeah. Well, you played as the girl first. Okay, bet,
I
bet,
know.
bet.
I play, and she get on my nerves. Like I low key hate her.
And I play. I
Oh
started as
damn.
the guy. I started as the guy first. And no
Yeah, I
spoilers,
think I.
but I mean,
Yeah, I
the
think I should have
story
played
is
as the
dope.
dude from.
Yeah, I'm loving the story right now. I think I started as the dude first. I don't know. Anyway, all right, lady, it's your turn. What you been up to? Quick intro, you know.
Hello, Lady Infamous here. Um, I played a few games this week because I was home all week sick as a dog. So we played a variety of games. We played some. I played some Elden Ring, which was pretty cool. Level 225,
Yeah.
226. Just exploring mostly and collecting all like any items that can possibly help me towards New Game Plus. Because I want to do, when I get to New Game Plus, I want to do the different story modes, the different story endings. So I don't have to focus on all the side stuff in my next go around. GTA 5 a little bit.
Really?
I was, I
Wow.
play GTA. I'll be bored. I only play GTA 5 when I'm bored and I have nothing to do. So I
Okay.
played. So I played, and even though I have GTA 5, I haven't beat like all the expansions yet. So I tried to do the casino one, and it was a lucky day because I had randos like helping me with the missions and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it looks cleaner. I guess there was an update back way back when. It looks cleaner than the last played it. And I tried to play the next day and I couldn't get nobody to play with me. So I was like, man, let me go back. Um, I've been play some Fortnite with LBOOGIE the other day. And no
Fortnite.
build. Yes,
No building,
Fortnite.
right? No
I'm still
building.
shocked about that
No
one.
building. That's all I wanted. I was like, the only thing I don't like about Fortnite was the no building, the
Right.
building aspect of the game. So they took it off. So I'm like, what? But he was like, hey, you want to try it out? I was like, okay. And we did. We played with LBOOGIE and her daughter yesterday. And may I remind you, I need to let y'all know that LBOOGIE daughter, Augie, she knows how to call out. She helps out a lot. And I'm the newbie.
That sounds familiar. That sounds so
I'm
familiar.
gonna say.
I mean, Boogie the same way. Like, what do you?
I was like,
what
I
do
wonder
you-
who taught her that.
She was
That's
like,
a
you
good,
want this?
look, that's a good teammate. You know what I mean?
That is.
A
Give
good
them the compliment.
teammate.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
We got our first win. When I'm playing, my first win. What I didn't like about Fortnite is the character that they gave me as soon as I load up the game, and I wanted a character that looked like me. So I succumbed and I bought some V-Bucks so I can get a skin that looks more like
They
me.
got you. They got
They
you.
got me. They got me. I was like, hey, I'm not playing as this individual that does not look like me. So
Right.
I have went and bought some V-Bucks and got me some skin. A skin. She's like a tennis player type of person, but she looks closer to me than the person previously. Witch Queen? Yeah, that's me. I don't know if it's meant for 3 people, but I've not been playing with 3 people. I've been playing by myself. So it's not a struggle, but it's a fight. It's a fight.
I believe. Yeah. That's the best way to. Yeah.
It's not a struggle, but it's a fight. I think I'm on chapter 2 now.
Right.
Not really don't know what's going on, but I know the Witch Queen, she bad, and there's another ghost or another individual there.
Right.
I'm just shooting shit up at this point and learning the new moves and the new mechanics that they put in the Witch Queen. Like you can upgrade your gun and add like layers of perks within your weapon. So I'm just getting used to that. Play some Crucible. nobody can fuck with me in Control. I don't care if your light level is 1574. You cannot out control me in Control.
Gotcha.
So I'm telling you, because domination always was like my jam. So Control is very identical. It's just the name change.
So outside of Destiny, is there anything else? That's it. Fortnite, Destiny,
Apex. They had Control in Apex, and I jumped on that too.
Yeah.
I jumped on that too.
Okay.
So that's all I played this week. If I forgot, it wasn't that memorable then.
Got it. A little bit of Elden Ring.
You said that. Yeah.
What you said?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. LBOOGIE, your turn. What's up? What's going on? And what you been playing?
For me, I had to play something other than Elden Ring because I didn't want to be another week where I'm talking about I'm just playing Elden Ring. But I played some MLB The Show. I started that, starting the road to the show again. It's a new year. I'm trying to, last year I think I did beginner. So this year I'm doing amateur. So I've stepped it up, and certain things are dynamic. So, which I do like that they do that. Although sometimes you'll look up and be like, yo, I'm losing, because since it's dynamic, it'll just keep increasing the difficulty. Right.
All right.
But I'm doing that. I played Fortnite with Lady. Fortnite was cool. I mean, it's not a realistic shooter, obviously, but it wasn't bad because you're not getting to the end and then got people building, these huge buildings trying to hide and shit. So that was my main issue. But we did good. I think the what we need to improve is just dropping places where they have better loot. So I think we're just losing because people didn't have, or we didn't have the good loot. But yeah, it's good. Good gaming week.
Yeah,
I'm ready. Ready to do my topics.
Just random shout out. I gotta get a shout out to my sister. She said she's watching the podcast today. So shout out to the twin. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I see you, girl. Thank you for tuning into the show. And I'm hosting today, so there you go. Anyway.
Perfect, man.
Right.
More eyes.
More eyes. For me, what I've been playing this week was really kind of been a bit busy for me. Just getting over a cold and whatnot. And I'm finally, you kind of hearing my voice a little bit, but I'm finally starting to get my energy back, and I'm jumped back into Elden Ring a little bit. Last night, just trying to go through and finish some of the catacombs that I didn't finish before. That's pretty much it as far as what I've been able to play. I tried a little bit of Tunic. It's not grabbing me. It's cute and all that, and I love the graphic style of it, but it's not grabbing me. It's not doing it right now. So I don't know.
Why
so
is
maybe
the game harder than what it looks like it should be?
I don't know. I think for me, it was like I was playing it, and then I feel like I was making progress, and then I made a mistake and reset the level. And I had to fight everything all over again, and it kind of just turned. I'm like, man, I just went through this. Like, I don't feel. So then it wasn't like I deliberately tried to reset the level. I did it by mistake, because in Elden Ring you do this, but you kind of know, okay, if I hit the grace, the stage is gonna reset. For this, I didn't know because I was new to the game, so I didn't know that I was resetting the
yeah, those things. You're like, oh, what's this?
I'm like, it looks cute. What is this? And it's just like, exactly. So but that's one thing I got a chance to kind of play this week, and so yeah, I guess we can kind of do a quick little shout out to the chat. Anybody want to handle that? Lady, what we got? Who in the chat right now?
And Stitch better stop with that BS. We talk about we banned him last night. Stop it. Stop the cap. Monica D, Lanisha Baines. That's your sister, right?
That's my sister. Yes.
All right. Welcome.
Sis.
Other Zinc, Hustle, and Motive 8s. Mitchie's dies a lot, and a lot of lurkers, because I know they are here. Good morning to everybody here.
We gotta do shout outs to the Patreons.
That's right. Definitely to the patrons.
Okay,
it's been increasing. So we can see a couple. Well, we got a couple of names.
We got 3 columns now.
You know what I'm saying?
We got to start rotating. We got to start rotating.
We're gonna have to put some. We're gonna have to put some like on. We're gonna fill that whole. We're gonna fill that whole.
We're gonna fill that whole thing up. That's right. That's the goal. We're gonna fill that whole.
That's
thing
the goal.
For sure.
Again, congratulations to Inferno and Stitch for being February's and March Patreon winners. If you haven't reached us, please do so to get your items. We don't want to chase you for it, but please, holla at us.
Yes, please send the official Growing Gaming Twitter handle a DM so that we can make sure that we have your contact information so we can send you the gift that we want to give you for supporting us. So
because we appreciate y'all anyway.
That's right.
So what's up on the first topic, Delilah?
Yes, okay. All right. So for the first topic, we have Projekt Red Delays. As you all know, a lot of people been waiting on this Witcher 3 and next gen update. And so we kind of found out, I wanted to put this in real quick because I saw you all talking about it briefly, about the next gen delay. First of all, me personally, I didn't even know they were working on this because I've already played through Witcher 3. I haven't beaten it, but for me, it's like I'm not really waiting on a next gen update because, with the series, you already get like some boosts. You already get a frame rate increase and you already get like things load in better. So for me, I wasn't really waiting on a next gen patch. But so were any of you all looking for this or waiting for, this type of update from CD Projekt Red, or how do you all feel about it?
Not at all.
Exactly. Okay. My point.
Wait. I'm on the other side of the spectrum, and I was waiting because I haven't. I got it, but I haven't beat it. So I would love to.
Anybody beat it?
That game's large. It takes over.
Is it larger than Elden Ring?
Yeah. Well, it's probably on par. It's probably on par.
Definitely on par. And it's more. It's definitely more linear, story based, story heavy, side quests, traditional, a little bit more traditional RPG type thing.
I don't mind waiting. I because when I be able to experience The Witcher again, it'll be up to date. It'll be crispy clean. I hope it don't have no bugs because I heard there was a couple of bugs.
Oh yeah,
on the last gen version of the game.
See, they've been patching that. They've been already patching the like bugs and stuff like that. So it's pretty smooth right now.
So I don't mind waiting. I'm at the point that if it's something that I like, I don't mind waiting for it.
Yeah.
I mean, why though? It's just like make a 4.
It's not coming out anytime soon. Like you might as well just.
That's fine. When it comes,
they might as well just saying don't do it though. Like it's been so long. The game's been out for like 5 years, I think now. So just say we're not going to work on that, and we're going to pivot to work on the next one.
They need to, in my opinion, they should take those resources, and maybe that's why they delayed it indefinitely, because they could take those resources and allow them to focus on Cyberpunk. Like Cyberpunk, I mean, even though they had the update that came out that makes things play better, improved AI and so on and so forth, they still could, it's still some things that could be improved in that game. So I would love for them to just kind of focus on that. Don't even worry about Witcher, man. Like you said, go ahead and start on 4. Like, we know it's coming. Like
I haven't even finished Cyberpunk because they were like, the next gen update's coming. Right. And then that happened for like a year now.
No, it's out.
It's out. They released it.
So we got the next gen update. Okay. I gotta hop back into it then.
Is it good? Is it something totally different?
It's good. I mean, I can notice the AI.
I noticed the difference because I played a little bit as well. So
the AI, because
Go ahead.
I was gonna say there's this one part. Well, for me, I was in this one random battle, and the cops showed up, and it seemed as if like their movement patterns was on repeat, and so I was easily able to kind of just like, bait them and kill them one by one without recourse. The AI on this, it seemed like they plan more. You could see them trying to flank you, and to me it makes the game a bit more challenging because the part that. Normally I feel like I can like breeze through. It just took me a few tries, but to me it's very noticeable. And so is the cars on the road and how they behave. They improved the AI on that too. So I noticed it, but I don't know, lady, what you're gonna say about it?
It's not uninstalled in my Xbox, so that's a good thing. I'm just waiting to get ready to go with this Johnny Silverhand mission and get into his side of the game. So I hope that I get a different ending. And I heard around the way that they're doing they might be some DLC coming up on the way. Damn, CHAREECE, what's that face?
Why you crunched up over there? What's up?
I would not expect anything large when it comes to DLC for Cyberpunk. Don't get your hopes up because you're gonna be disappointed.
I mean, even if it's a mission, the mission take like
a little DLC better than no DLC.
right.
True, but we ain't talking no big expansion packs. Like Witcher 3 got like what 2 or 3 big expansion packs.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Cyberpunk ain't getting that. I think they're gonna.
But they
finish
could though. If they already released the next gen patch, they could be like, "Yo, we gonna drop a huge DLC."
I think they had to do that part. They had to do that.
That's fair.
So once they do that, get out a few more stuff, they're moving on to Witcher 4. This is why I think they postponed this indefinitely. They're slowly moving on. They just haven't said it yet.
Okay.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and move on. Anything you all want to say about CD Projekt Red and its delaying of the Witcher 3 next gen update? No, going once, going twice. Okay, I'll move on. Quick. So as far as QuakeCon 2022, I don't want to put this. So they're supposed to be taking they're gonna have I believe a digital only event now. I know normally QuakeCon is a pretty large event. People are invited. You bring your PCs and you all play Quake, or you learn anything new about like what's going on with Quake. Is this something you all are interested in, or have you heard anything else about QuakeCon?
Yeah, I haven't heard too much. Which typically it's a big deal, but I don't know if it's
this will be the biggest
right now or what.
Yeah, reason why this is a big deal right now is because this will be one of the first times there's going to be like a digital event. Normally, like I said, QuakeCon is normally it's like a huge LAN party. That's the selling point. It's the fact that that's it. Is everybody bringing their PCs, you play together in the same room, and so for them to just make it all digital events, like they got to make sure that the servers is on point and people can still link up and play together. So I'll be interested to see how this play out.
What did they do in the last couple of years?
They just canceled it, and then this is an indication that it's coming back. Basically, like we're gonna do something. Cool. Yeah. It's not like it's not pulling the E3 and we're like, yeah, we ain't gonna do nothing this year. We just, we don't know if we don't even know E3 gonna even make a resurgence or come back or what. But I mean, in my tidbits, I made like a a little rundown of like the showcases that have been announced, so we'll hit that a little bit on later. All right, so in other news, you got Kirby and the Forbidden Lands is doing well on Nintendo. So my question, and the reason why I want to ask this, because has any one of you all played Kirby? It's
the new one, right?
right. No? Because I know we all have Switches. Huh?
We have Switches, but don't play Kirby.
I've never played Kirby.
Me neither. It ain't.
What?
I ain't gonna look. There's a Kirby fan base. I know that.
Kirby is a huge fan base.
Yeah, and they like what they like, and if that's what they like, they go ahead and like it.
Right.
I'm not spending full price on no Kirby game that I'm not gonna be. I'm not gonna keep up with the junk. It ain't about the Nintendo prices. I'm not gonna try to like be fraudulent and act like, oh my god, I'm excited for Kirby, and I'm truly not. I know people were excited about it. I know a few people that deterred from playing other games to play with Kirby, but I haven't seen nothing on my TL talking about nothing about Kirby.
That's true. Same on my timeline. No one's talking about
question. Again, never played a Kirby game a day in my life. What is the point of a Kirby game?
He sucks stuff up with his mouth and get abilities.
Ain't that a vacuum cleaner?
Oh damn!
Come on, Sheree.
It's basically Mario with different attributes. I mean, it's essentially what you're playing.
It's a different mechanic. Yeah, I mean, it's still a platformer. You're right. It's still action adventure platformer. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It's just you have the mechanic of what things you eat, you gain
it's like think of it as having a Yoshi game. You know what I mean? Like it's essentially the same type of deal, but you have different mechanics.
I don't know, but you're right. It's kind of like it's samey a little bit. I don't want to say that because the Nintendo fans gonna be like. You know what I mean, but you
gotta be honest.
But they could come after me because technically I called them a vacuum cleaner. So
yeah, I mean it's like they can't do another Mario game, right? Because like they try to sparse out the IPs, so they're gonna do a Kirby game, and then we may get another Mario game next, and then they're gonna do a Luigi game, and then we'll get another Mario game.
Can I get Mario Kart? I want Mario Kart.
Yeah.
Mario Kart got the expansions.
No,
They got the
no, I don't
expansions
care
with the
about it.
membership.
Personally, I don't want another Mario Kart. We got Mario Kart. Just keep updating that one. I'm cool with that. It just need new maps. And like, it's not like gonna get better graphics. What we gonna get?
Yeah, aren't they doing a subscription now? Like that's what they're gonna do.
Right.
Like that's how you're gonna get the new maps
Like
and
to
stuff like
me,
that.
I'm like, I understand why people be clamoring for a Mario Kart. Like we got it. Technically, what's gonna change the new one? Other than maps.
That game
Seriously.
is what came out on the original on the Wii U. I just
Okay, that's beside.
I feel like they
the
could do
point.
better. I feel like they could do better.
Yeah, y'all got it. Y'all got it.
Right.
Have fun.
Right. So
Y'all
hold
have
up.
fun.
You know what? But I want to ask Boogie because Boogie always say I want a new Mario Kart. Why do you want a new Mario Kart? What is going to be in a new Mario Kart?
I want more of everything. So like for me, I feel like maybe the constraints with the last gen was computing power and stuff like that.
Okay.
So I want way more cars, way more things that you could do as far as like customability, more maps. I mean, I understand more maps are easy to just or
Drop the
easier
maps
to
in.
just put them in. Yeah. But yeah, I want more customability, and then I want more. Well, I guess that's it. Mainly more customability, and I'm thinking that's the reason why we didn't get that is because of the
Processing
what
power
you
of
could
the
Right.
limitations of the hardware. Okay. All right. I'll pass. But anyway, next topic. Let's.
right. She
He said that
she
so
don't have
fast.
nothing to say. Okay.
I got nothing to say on Mario Kart, and because I'll play it. I play when I play it. It's not something I have to play. I only play it because my friends play it. It's not like I'm, I don't care to see Toad in a new outfit. Like, so what? Like, for what? So
Because you can have them wearing crazy shit.
but for me, it's not changing. It's not doing anything to add to the mechanic of the game. He looks cool, great. It's not like a customized characters, and it's me wearing something cool. It's Kirby. Or I'm not Kirby or
What
Toad.
if it could be though?
Or
I think
if it could
that's
be
one
you?
thing they don't have. They've never had
that would be
characters.
cool. That I can get behind, because that's something I care more about my customization than I do Mario wearing a different hat or a different jacket. You get what I'm saying? Like that's, I don't know. Different stuff for different people.
I like that now. I could deal with that, but yeah.
Yeah, but I do understand the part about having more processing power to be able to put more have a higher graphical fidelity and more objects on the screen and more effects and things like that, and better frame rate. Because come on, let's be real. I think that thing still, the frame rate on that game still isn't very high. So I think that is appealing to me. But everything else is like, man, okay. All the doggone Rainbow Roads look the same. All the dungeons,
All the
and stuff.
Rainbow
Oh, you need to
Roses.
cut it out. You need to cut it out.
Why
Cut
you
it
messing
out.
with her? Why you messing with
They all
her?
look
All
the
the
same when you
Rainbow
falling
Roads
off of them.
Do
When
not
you,
look the same. Okay.
They feel similar, okay? And then some
I
even
mean, if
the
that's the case,
castles.
don't play the damn game because they all tracks.
I just said I
All
don't play
tracks
it.
feel the
Only
same.
time I play the game is with y'all. Like I only
on.
play the game with my friends, man. You wanted me to elaborate. I wasn't even go into this. I tried to go to the next time.
she did.
Go
Now,
on,
she did.
go on then. Go on.
Yes. All right. Okay. A little bit more of industry-based news. You all know Bungie has decided to go digital first as far as their staff. Which means that, you know how we live in a more of a kind of a hybrid world where some people are going into the office. You got some people working from home. Well, hold on. Bungie is deciding to expand more digitally, to increase their workforce.
Let me go ahead and look at these job openings.
But what I want to say, because we know that Sony acquired them. What was it? Earlier this year, right? Sony acquired Bungie. And so now they're expanding their job offering to more remote roles in different places throughout the United States. I think I saw Texas, California. I want to say Florida was on there. But anyway, they're expanding their workforce. And it's interesting because in contrast, and I kind of put these two topics together a little bit, because by contrast, you have Riot Games wants their Los Angeles staff to return to the office. And I know we're both kind of split a little bit on this, because I know as far as the panel, some of us go in, some of us work from home. Some of us, Yeah, like I work fully remote, so for me, it's I'm a little I'm a little bit biased to be real. I think that the world has changed and remote should be primary as opposed to being it's supposed to having being required to go into the office in this day and age. Because usually you log onto the computer and do your job, then great. As a lady would put it, clickety clack on the computer, then.
Wow, why you gonna put my business out there like that? Why?
You know what I'm
I
saying?
did say that. I did say that, but why you gonna tell them that I said that?
It's burning my brain. But anyway,
right.
It's burning my brain.
I don't get to go clickety clack on the computer. Okay. Well,
all right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh wow. Okay.
Want to compare bank accounts? We can do that too. We ain't gonna.
No, we're not gonna go there because my bank is not bigger than your bank. Okay.
No, I'm just saying. I was a little offended. I was a little offended by that. You know what I'm saying? I work hard. I feel like I earned that clickety clacking. I earned that. And that's
fine.
You know what I'm saying? That's like 8 years of school. You know what I'm saying?
I feel that. I feel like if you can keep the same productivity that you do in the office at home, then yeah. Right. And if you feel more comfortable being at home, that's fine. I just felt within the past 2 years, especially with video games, quality has decreased because few people are going to work from home.
You feel like games quality has decreased?
Well, like as far as bugs and crashes and updates,
crashes, delays. Okay, I feel you.
Updates. That's what I mean.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay.
Especially the delays. Especially the delays.
Just be like that. That could just be the stressors of living through a pandemic for the last 3 years, not necessarily working from home.
I just think it's a small percentage that I'm not saying everybody. I just think a small percentage of people that do work from home took advantage of the fact that they're working from home and didn't want to work as hard as much as they would if they were working in the office. I'm not saying. Okay, that's fine.
Okay, so then, Boogie, what's your take? What's your take on it all?
Because the numbers have already been shown that all these companies are showing more productivity. Are showing like they're talking about it everywhere. That's one of the main reasons why they're saying, okay, now let's go ahead and make this a 32-hour work week, right? Because we have the numbers that show that while people have been at home, while people have been through the Rona, that we have even more productivity. So it makes less sense for these companies to say, we need you in the office. Mm-hmm. And I think most of these delays have been due to poor planning and other issues, and they just blame it on being at home, blame it on whatever. But as far as go ahead, you want to interject?
No, I was gonna say I guess because, like I said, it's hard for me to comment a little bit because I am biased,
mm-hmm.
And so I think I'm always gonna be on the side of remote is great, because for me personally, my productivity improved. I have far less anxiety. You know what I mean? My gas price as far as driving my car for commuting.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the gas. I forgot about the gas.
I don't spend 2 hours in traffic trying to get back and forth to work.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's just a lot of benefits. I mean, for me, the benefits just far outweigh that with just having to physically go in, especially if I can do, like you said, produce the same quality of work. I think that's the key part, is being able to, not only are you more productive, but being able to produce at a high quality. And I think gaming, that's always going to be a tricky one, because with games, you got QA has to be able to get latest builds, and you have to be able to do, like, let's say motion capture and being able to do facial capture for like AAA. Mm-hmm. So you always going to have some hurdles you got to jump through for games. But we have teams. They have teams that's fully digital. You know what I mean? That has made and released titles. I think Psychonauts 2 was released and the team was working remote when that game dropped. What was it? Moon Studios is a fully digital team. Just 100% everybody's working remote and have to log in and submit bills and check out and stuff like that. And so the tech is able to warrant this working environment. So, and it's caught up tremendously in the last couple of years because of the pandemic. So for me, that quality is good and you're able to be productive and all that. Then if it was me and I was running the company, everybody would be remote.
Yeah, I think that a lot of these companies who are telling people to return to office, are either have heads who are very old school, or they have people who aren't thinking outside of the box as far as what do we now do with these buildings that we've invested all this money into,
real estate,
and now don't have bodies to fill them. Because I think that it was a story this week, and I want to say it was either Google or Apple, that they're requiring people to go back, and people are leaving the company. People are like, I'm not coming back. So and I think that they've invested so much. Is Google in San Francisco, or is it just Apple?
Google's in San Francisco, right?
Yeah. And I think that for me, I was like, this was a perfect opportunity for these places to say, let's sell off some of this real estate that we have and allow for, housing to be built here, because you're in a place that's so impacted, does not have affordable housing in the area. It's like you guys could market yourselves in such a way, that you look caring to the community, you know what I mean? Like, which then, brings brand, I always go back to brand loyalty, because that's what keeps people buying your stuff, right? So you could put your name out there and be the first to do something like this. And I feel like the opportunity is just passing these companies by them not wanting to think outside of the box. I feel like you have people who are getting goob gobs of money being paid to think outside of the box, and they're not.
Yeah. Anybody else got anything to share on as far as this? Okay, so like I said, now Riot Games is doing the exact opposite. You get what I'm saying? Riot Games they want people to be in the office. I guess
and they want their mask off. I'm like, no.
Right? Yeah.
That's what bothers me.
On a whole nother thing with it. Yeah. They straight reverting back to pre-pandemic and want people in office and so on and so forth. And I think it kind of ranges to like what Boogie was talking about with them paying for these buildings and then not being able to fill them and stuff like that. And so maybe that's part of it too. Is like, man, we're paying for office space and we want people to be in the office. We're paying a lease or however, and we want people we have to justify that cost. And so because we have to justify that cost, you have to come into the office.
Right.
You know what I mean? So,
because when you think about it, some of those people, like especially in California, like they're paying a beyond premium for their real estate. So they now feel like they have to have people there, right? But like I said, I feel like you guys pay people enough to think outside the box, start figuring it out, because the morale, as far as being able to live where you want and work how you want, you'll always get more productivity that way. And even, I don't know how you feel with your team, but I feel like my team, and we're all in different, time zones and everything, are more connected than
absolutely. Because like for instance, when we're working, like the way we have ours, we set a time. We know what time everybody meet. We make sure we check the boxes as far as people being in different time zones. And what I've noticed is that the meetings doesn't take that long to set up, as long to set up, and we're able to be focused in those meetings. Because it's only an hour long. These are the things I need. You don't have to, you're not having that banter back and forth to someone keying about something they did at lunch. But it's really focused. It's like, this is the work that we're doing. This is the things. Of course you have some banter, back and forth, like how what you do for the weekend, so on and so forth. I'm not saying it like that. Right. But it's definitely way more, you can mute yourself if something else is going on in the background. It's just, like I said, to me it's but again, I'm biased. So
I always thought it was interesting that it was never an option in the past to work from home.
Thank you.
So they would always cite technology, wasn't it?
Yes, that it wasn't. But I'm like, that's how long has Skype been around?
It's not like secure enough, and it's not stable enough. But
email, when you email each other company secrets left and right. But okay.
I remember.
And then I think people wanted to use this as an excuse they couldn't hire the disabled people, or we don't have wheelchair access.
Right. And it's so crazy. I remember when the previous company I was working for, I remember asking my manager, can I work from home? I was like, no. I can do the same job at home. I was so shocked when he said no. I'm like, really? Like, okay, I got this, such and such going on. I have to be there to sign for a package, whatever. And he flat out was just like, no. And so now I think about it. I'm like, yo. I wonder how he feel now. He was so anti working from home. I wonder in the last couple years has his thought process changed. I should reach out to him.
Probably been let go. You kind of have to change. Or better yet, how about a hybrid office? Like you come in, I don't know, 2 days a week or something. I don't know. I just feel like if people are able to be more comfortable in their own space, they are going to be happier doing the job that they want to do. Like if I'm in my sweatpants, as clacking away on my keyboard, I'm working. Got some music going on in the background if need be. I'm in my own little headspace. If I'm doing my job like I'm supposed to, where does it really matter where I'm working at?
That's right.
I feel like it's so American of us, right? Because we only do it when we have to, right? Like, so the last company I worked for, one of the reasons why they were so ready for this pandemic is because when Hurricane Sandy came through, you couldn't even access parts of New York, right?
Oh, wow.
So they had to adapt. So they made it to where that everyone would be able to work at home. Like everyone had laptops. So everybody, when you came into the office, you brought your laptop and got into your workstation. So, they were already ready, And
yeah, so for them it was nothing. They were just like, yeah, we could just yeah.
But it's like, and even what we were just saying, even with Zoom, like Zoom has blown up, right? And that's because they ramped up the infrastructure they needed because they had to. But I don't understand why we are always so adverse to, expanding before we have to.
Yeah, I mean, what it reminds me of, just to bring it back, all the way back to like the gaming thing, was 2013 and the whole always on, the digital distribution of games, and so how combative people were with adopting that model. It's like now everybody has all their games on their hard drive. Like, like in the trip we went on, like I was freaking out because I left my little memory drive that had my games on. I'm like, took me forever with hotel room internet to download Elden Ring, but I got it. I got my game, played it, my save, and all that. It's from the cloud, the power of the cloud. You know what I'm saying? So, I think you're right. I think you feel like the United States seems like they're the last ones to sometimes adopt change, especially when it comes with technology. For instance, the United States is still behind when it comes to the internet speeds. Some parts of our country still on dial-up.
Some of the slowest internet speeds in the world.
Yo, I still know people on dial-up. Trust me.
Yeah. Right. I just couldn't believe that when you told me that. I was like, really? I mean, but I get it. Small towns, rural areas, sometimes they don't have the, like you said, the infrastructure to be able to accommodate the higher speeds. So it's
my town is just fine. They're installing cable internet right now. They started.
We'll go down the rabbit hole with this because, like, why we always find money to send money to other countries, but can't find money to pay ourselves.
We're not gonna go there because people not gonna be. They're not gonna like that. They're not going. But that's
a whole
very
topic.
Yo,
that's true. The case, then I want bullet trains. If we really reaching for the stars here,
okay.
Why don't we have them?
I would never forget when the pandemic first popped off, and how was it China? Somebody was able to pop a facility up in like 2 days.
Yeah, it was China
for like a makeshift hospital,
like a whole
hospital.
In hospital.
In 2 days. That's like y'all don't gotta come to the hospitals. We can quarantine y'all over here. We're gonna build y'all a facility in 2 days, and I mean it was remarkable. I'm like, they flexing. They were straight flexing. Buddy. So United States need to get on it. They need to get too much bureaucracy.
DELILAH, before you move on, we kind of Mr. Don, I can't pronounce the last name, so forgive me. He's like, okay, how about the social aspect? Most people our interactions are from work. If you're
I
working
still
from home,
interact with people at work.
Me too.
Like
Me too.
I be on Teams chit chatting with people.
Yep. Same.
All day.
How y'all doing? What y'all doing?
Right.
All the time.
All day. Checking
Sharing memes. All that.
I even have set up lunch dates with people where we get on a Zoom call or a Teams call and eat lunch together and chat. Y'all better adapt to survive, okay?
That's right. Yeah, to me, the social impact is very important because it's easy to get siloed when you're working remote. So you have to be cognizant of like Boogie said, setting time aside to
right.
keep those relationships tight. No, relationships are still important now. Don't get it twisted.
Right.
Keep the relationships tight with your team. So definitely make time for that. You know.
And I don't know if your workplace isn't doing it already, be the person to introduce it. Right. Say, how about every Friday we have a happy hour? And that's not necessarily to drink, but just to have a meeting with your team, with your people, where it's just social. We're not here to talk about work. We're just here to have a social minute.
Right.
And it don't have to happen every week. It happen every 2 weeks. It happen once a month. It's still needed. You know, because that's the thing. If we're gonna work digitally, those are the type of things you have to enact. Those are the type of things you have to put in place so that you can continue to foster those communities, continue to foster that interaction with people.
Is somebody snoring? What is that?
Sorry, that's my dog.
I was gonna say it's a dog. It's a dog.
I'm like,
I knew that one.
Yeah, he down here snoring.
Yeah, okay.
I got him. He was on my leg. I moved my leg. He's
I thought something was going on with my audio at first. I'm like, hold up.
Yeah, he's right here.
But like, doesn't everybody have a group chat with people at work?
I do. Yeah,
I do.
Yeah, I have one. Like, we have one big
Multiple.
one with everybody. Yep, and then we have their actual group chat where we talk about the original group chat. So
I think everybody. I think and you got to think about it now. I mean, we're used to it at this point. It's been a few years. So I'm like, if you ain't got hip to the game and don't know how to, navigate this space yet, then the onus is on you. Like that means get with it. Get with the program. Understand the vibes, you know what I'm saying? Or try it on the side. Like have a little side hustle where you work a remote or something like that, where just you kind of see what it's like just to understand the full gist of it. You know, and that's my thought on it. I mean, that's it. We can move on. I think I got another topic here. Let's see. Epic. Oh yeah, this is a good one. Epic recently raised $2 billion for its kid-friendly metaverse initiative, specifically from Sony and Lego.
I think that's great.
Speaking of digital, though, because I know Boogie and I we dibble and dabble in VR and stuff like that. So, how do you all feel about this whole metaverse thing? People are buying land. They're buying digital land, selling digital
I'm still trying to figure out
what
is the metaverse? Like,
it's here. It's digital.
It's the world, but just digital.
Yeah, right.
I don't even want to be here sometimes. Why I got to be here in digital world? Like,
because then you will be there as whoever you want to be, however you want to be. Right. You know what I mean? Like,
okay, so let me see if I can try to paint a picture.
It's Ready Player One now. Come on.
Right, exactly. So okay, the best way I'm trying to figure out an analogy real quick, but I'm struggling. So let's say Twitter, because I mean we all use Twitter. So like Twitter, you got the communities there. You could talk, chit chat, whatever. Well, this is a little bit different because you not only can you can jump into this social space and sell actual products, earn actual money. Digitals, have your own digital store, have your own. It's kind of like it's like a real living and breathing MMO, basically. That's with real money, currency.
Okay, second question, but like, am I gonna get real products, or my avatar gonna get the products? Like,
your avatar will get the products, but you can sell your own products. You get what I'm saying? Like you can build your own world that generates actual currency for you to live off of. That's
and it sounds like back in like 1999 when people were asking, "Is the Matrix real?"
I don't know if it's that close. I don't know if it's Matrix, but
right.
The Matrix is a little heavy. I don't know. I don't know in this sense.
But
I just look at this like that's how it was just described to me. Is metaverse is more like a full blown, fully realized virtual world that you can benefit financially from. That's how it was described to me.
Or okay, Monica, thank you, Monica D. What's the Disney movie Wall-E? There you go,
Oof,
right there.
Wally that's hard.
It wasn't even somebody even referenced. There was another one. What's the movie with Wesley Snipes from back in the day?
Demolition Man.
Yep, Demolition Man. But I mean, that's like,
extreme. I think that's more extreme.
And I think that that's somewhere we can go. But I think, as health conscious as a lot of places are, I think that we would continually combat that, right? And I think even now there's like a whole movement of people who play games who like Lord Cognito, right? Like, I play games, but I go to the gym to make sure that I earn the right to play games. And I think that it's good. Everybody needs to, put that frame of mind where, you got to be healthier, right?
Yeah, you still got to be healthy. I think a lot of people are like you said, I think as you put, like, especially in Silicon Valley, a lot of people are very health conscious, right? Even without metaverse, right? So I doubt you see people just wasting their whole lives inside this digital platform. It's more so I don't see it going that far. Like, I've heard that before, Demolition Man and Wall-E. I don't see it.
Plus, have you ever sat somewhere for all day? Like, your
muscles
hurt, your body hurts. Like, you feel it. You're like, yo, I need to get up. I need to move. I need to do something. Like, I think that that's an extreme.
Yeah, and another extreme I've heard too is like, I remember I think it was in Japan or something, where they had these MOBA games where people would sit there and play in these tournaments for hours and hours on end. And some people even wear this, like I said, this is extreme. They wore like these little, I want to say like pouches they wear to even use the bathroom while they're there, so they won't have to leave the game. Crazy. And they had this tournament. This dude, he played for, I want to say 48 hours straight, without food, using the bathroom. Because remember, he was able to sit there and use the bathroom. And as soon as he got up, he had a heart attack. Because our body's not built for that, to sit like that for extreme amount of time. So you have to be moving. And then even if you have a desk job, you should be wearing compression socks to kind of keep the blood flow in your legs. Me too. To keep the blood flow in your legs. You absolutely, it changes it. Like, I feel so much better when I wear compression socks versus when I don't. So yeah, that's some little pointers for people who have the like constant sit down jobs, I guess. But 48 hours is extreme. Like, you have to get up and move, use the bathroom and all that stuff. That's just natural. Your body will tell you, I got to get up and go to the bathroom, or I'm hungry. Like, don't sit there and don't eat, don't drink water.
Right.
And that was just like, wow. I was shocked when I heard that story the first time.
But as far as Epic and the kid-friendly metaverse, my only issue is how safe is it going to be, right? Because like right now, like, I don't know if you guys know it, but Meta is just now starting to introduce parental controls on the Oculus.
Which is
ridiculous. I think that they try to not have to do that by saying that it's for ages 13 and up or whatever, so that they wouldn't like have to do as much. But that's one of the reasons why we have yet to replace ours. So when I heard that they're going to enact some parental controls where you're able to block apps and things like that, because VR chat is basically, those rooms from back in the day, chat rooms from back in the day when we were younger, we'd be on there talking about all kind of crazy shit. So now you basically have the same thing in virtual. Right. So that was my biggest qualm with my kid, was constantly trying to keep her off of that, So I that's my only issue is if it's kid friendly, it has to be secure, because if you're designating this space as kid friendly, you are now responsible for these kids, which is like exactly why Chuck E. Cheese no longer allows adults to come in by themselves, so.
I mean, because I heard about like back in I want to say it's a few years ago now, where they had people grooming kids on Roblox.
Yep.
What I mean, and all kind of stuff that came out about that. It's like you have to monitor what your kid does on the internet. Like, you just have to these days. People are trying to get slick and pretend they such and such age and will talk your kid into doing anything. So,
which means you as a parent have to begin to learn the technology and read. You cannot be the absent parent as back in the day. Just go outside and play. You can't tell your kid just go online and play. It's not the same.
I wish I could scream that from the mountaintops.
Yeah.
So loud.
Because you can tell some parents have just allowed their kids to ingest everything that there is online. They're not filtering it at all. They're just allowing their kid to just walk freely online, and it's showing.
Yeah, like, just hand on the towel and be like, just go play. Yeah, that's you can't do that.
Yeah, like we could just go outside and play, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah, right.
I mean, set your kid loose online, like
yeah. All right, y'all. Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, go ahead. I'm just.
I was gonna change topics. So if you got something else you want to say about the parents, we can get into that too.
No, trust me. Okay. That's a whole other conversation.
I got you.
Right? Yeah, it can be lengthy.
Very.
All right. So Elden Ring, y'all, our favorite game, still number 1 right now in the United States. They got in the United States they're doing really well, but they also can now have the download crown in the UK. So man, this game's hot. I mean, like I said, we're all enjoying this game. So yeah, I just wanted to kind of that's actually like a little bit of a tidbit, really.
All right, shout out to the Bloodhound Step Gang. Let's go. North Side. Let's go. Volcano Manor. Devour them souls. Let's go.
But you know what I do like about Elden Ring? This game has done so well just on word of mouth because everybody is enjoying it so much.
That's what it was, because it really was word of mouth, because there's people that wasn't going to play Elden Ring that eventually played Elden Ring and are hooked on Elden Ring. And now, everybody has their own. Everybody who's playing Elden Ring is not playing the same way.
That's true.
Not playing the same way.
Yo, where is what's his face from in our chat? Like, I felt so bad for him because I don't think he knew, like,
from our Discord.
Yeah, like
5-star. What's the 5-star?
5-star. Oh, I felt so bad for him for like a hot minute.
Wait, so y'all gotta explain to me what happened. What happened?
So he was trying to figure out his play style. And he did not know that you could use sacred tears to change. So he was creating new characters. And I was like, no, baby, no.
Waste all that time.
Yeah, I was like, no, baby, you don't have to do that. So yeah, I mean, you have to get there and you have to beat that boss. But I mean, that's why we created, the community tab, where we are, because I'm pretty sure all of us are, very willing to come in and help anybody who needs any help. Right. So if you need help with bosses, please utilize our Elden Ring channel. We'll come help you. Lady says she's 225. I think I'm 223. I'm
not that far. I'm 134.
What about you, CHAREECE?
But you're still over.
I don't even know.
You don't even know?
She know. She don't
want to say. I want to say it's like maybe 31, but like nowhere near y'all.
Yeah.
Right.
And we'll carry you.
That's because you don't play.
Yeah, we can get you there now. Drop you some rooms. You'll get that quick.
Drop you some rooms, help you with the bosses, progress you down the line, get you through them catacombs and stuff.
Because
that's where it's at, is them caves.
Catacombs.
You gotta go in them caves. The catacombs.
That's how you get the good
some
stuff.
of them even are called caves. What are the other ones? The ones with all the you gotta get the bells. You gotta get them bells so you can upgrade stuff. Like, yeah.
I think that's what I was doing, was trying to upgrade my magic. Yeah, I think that's what I was doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She don't want to play. She just don't want to say.
She just don't want to.
Yeah, I don't say it. If she's not feeling it, she's not feeling it. It's what it is,
Right, and it's fine. Just go ahead and say it.
You may just say that and be
I already told y'all that. It doesn't have a story, so it doesn't draw me in.
Yeah. But it does have a story, but okay.
It does have a story. And they're talking about whispers of DLC, because I'm not going to spoil it for anybody, because there's two people that haven't, there's two people that haven't beaten the game. But when you get into the lore, there's a couple of people that might be in the DLC. Might.
Ooh, okay, that's intriguing. Yeah, I'm still trying to. I can't remember the name of the. I'm trying to do it's a wizard side quest thing right now. I'm trying to do to unlock this build.
Is it for the girl with the hat?
Girl with the hat, that's her.
Yeah,
I'm trying to do
her.
Yes,
and that's like imperative. Like you got to do her to do other stuff.
Yeah.
But I put a video in the chat for you to get a certain ash. Okay. A certain ash. Yeah. Watch that video because if you finish the quest you're on, you won't be able to get the ash.
Ooh.
And it's supposed to be.
I already missed one. I already missed one of the key ashes in the.
I did it too. Game. They said you gotta try again when you do New Game Plus. I'm like, damn.
I'm like, oh my god. Like, no, not New Game Plus, but cool. Oh, and so lady, with New Game Plus, your stuff carry over. You don't have to start over, right?
Oh no, there's gonna be some. I haven't got to New Game Plus because I'm waiting for my friends to get.
Okay, bet.
But I will tell you that you will get your armor, you will get your weapons, you will keep your level, and certain items. The great runes that you get off the main characters, they go back. The ball bearings, they go back. All the graces that you discovered, they go back.
Ooh.
You have to rediscover the graces.
You right?
Them graces are rough.
308.
Up. Yeah, we looked it up.
Ooh, 308 graces. Wow.
So what I recommend on your initial playthrough is get everything that you need. Every single thing that you need. Make sure you level up your character as high as you can, that you can be able to feel comfortable playing in, New Game Plus. Mm-hmm. Because after that, like,
go up.
Yes, it does. But you get double runs though. You get double runs. Okay. I would suggest when you play New Game Plus, just go. Say for me, when I beat the game, I got the Age of Fracture ending. So when I do NG Plus, I can do the Age of Stars. I can do the Frenzy one and just directly go through that path to get that ending. You know what I mean? So you don't have to explore everything.
Cool. So, as far as the topic, I was, as far as Elden Ring being, I did not expect Elden Ring to be, because prior to it coming out, I had lost kind of I wasn't as hyped on it as everybody else because I've never been a Souls, not big on the Souls games. So it's cool to see that it's, not only doing great in the United States, but also in the UK, and I'm pretty sure everywhere else, because this game to me appeals to a lot of different audiences.
Is it game of the year?
It's still my game of the year. It's my game of the year right now. It's just only going to come out. No, because Horizon Forbidden West came out.
And everybody forgot about it as soon as Elden Ring came out.
Some people.
Ain't touched it since. I ain't touched it since.
Thank you.
But you plan on going back to it though, right?
Hope so.
Thank you.
Shit. I hope so. Something else might come out and draw my attention. That's true.
You don't know what's going to drop out in the summer. You got to look at the list.
Yeah, but I don't know. I mean, because the story is cool on Horizon Forbidden West, but it's not like... I know, I guess probably because I didn't play the first one. I don't care as much, but... I don't know. I just don't care as much.
Right. All right, y'all. This is one of CHAREECE's. Game Pass has pushed Scarlet Nexus to 2 million players. So, I love. First of all, I'm just gonna say this: I love Scarlet Nexus. The amount that I did get a chance to play, I think I've put 15 hours into Scarlet Nexus. Great game, great story so far. Love the combat. The combat is so addicting. But 2 million players thanks to Game Pass. CHAREECE, go ahead. I mean, this is one of yours.
It's all you, girl. It convinced me to download Scarlet Nexus right now
because it's on Game Pass.
It's fun.
It's on Game Pass.
I just want to say, just because it's on Game Pass doesn't mean it's gonna be good. All games are not created
equal. It is good.
On Game Pass.
It is good though. It is good.
Okay.
Yeah, seeing as how I paid full price for it, I'm still telling people to download it off Game Pass. I don't care.
Yeah. I sent it. I mean, I played the beta. Remember that?
This demo.
The demo. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But the simple fact that it finally reached 2 million players by actually coming on Game Pass.
JRPG.
Especially it's really good. It's got dual storylines. She plays the this girl Kasami, and then the dude. What is this? I can't remember his name. Anyway, I'm playing as the girl. I got 25-30 hours in on her, and I hate her. She is getting on my nerves, but I love everything about, but I understand why I hate her. She's going through some drama right now. I'm hoping she come out of it. I'm sure,
Yeah,
but it's,
she is. You know what?
see,
I'm not gonna
see,
even comment on her. Okay.
she done some roguish stuff. Like I was with her for
Yeah,
like
she off the
halfway through the
chain.
game,
She's off the chain.
but now I'm like, girl, I can't support this right here. You doing too much.
But you
But
gotta
it
understand why though. You understand why though, right?
I do though, so I understand her feelings. I just can't support her feelings. Like I'm gonna be
Yeah.
in the back, like girl, I got you, but you on your own right now. Once you doing what you finish doing what you're doing, I got you. She is this mean, but it's a cyberpunk game, but not cyberpunk. If that makes any kind of sense, it
They
don't.
use that name, so
But
they didn't kind of messed it up for
yeah,
everybody.
it's like it has.
I
Yeah,
know.
you can
Because
change your
cyberpunk is a genre.
Yes.
If people don't know.
Yes. If they think this is just like this game, Cyberpunk was the first. No, they know
Yeah.
like there's board games, there's books.
Movies.
Right.
Yes. Because like Blade Runner is a cyberpunk type game.
Yeah.
I mean movie.
Movie.
That came out like forever ago. But Scholar Nexus is a cyberpunk type game, dystopian, if you want to call it, if you read books, whatever. But it's nice. I'm so glad that people are supporting it. I wish more
That
people
combat,
support it.
man. I love
it's
it.
so
Being
it's
able to
fluid.
grab
Once
stuff
you
in
get
this.
in the hang of it,
Yes.
it's like
And
that's
then
why I
when you
post
start
clips of
mixing
it
in
on
all the-
Twitter.
Yeah, when you start getting your squad and mixing in combos and taking their
My favorite
abilities
one
and
is
using
the
them. Good.
it's to include the electro and the duplication
Oh,
all
yeah, that's
at the same time.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
you just fly.
Massive damage. Yeah.
Yeah, it's tons. It's like if you get a kick out of playing games where you have a lot of like Destiny. Destiny has a ton of explosions and a ton of like
Effects,
effects that are happening. It's that. So you feel like you really doing some shit.
Yeah.
It does. Like you can pick up anything around. Like you can pick up all the stuff around you
Yep.
and just like fling it at enemies. If you do like wanted something that's heavy enough or it has a special cue.
And certain enemies, you have to, right? Like you have to pick up certain things to like even defeat the enemy. Yep.
Right? Like some enemies are even like invisible and like you have to use an ability to even see them to attack them and stuff. And they do a good job of that, mixing the elements up. Like you have like if you can wet an enemy and then you have to use the electro in order to like do more damage on them and stuff. So they do a good job of like that whole tree of elements.
Oh, and I forgot. There's a TV show.
Is there? Oh wow.
Yes, but the TV show doesn't necessarily follow the actual game. It follows the side characters that you don't get to see as often, or that you get to interact a little bit with. So, and make it so bad. So the TV show ties in with the game, so it has like a code word, like old school, at the bottom, and so you put that in the game, and you get stuff for your game.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Like
that's cool.
Yeah, I have so much crap for this game.
Yeah, so I need to jump back into Scarlet Nexus. I think that'd be the prime thing I jump back into, because I was enjoying it. I mean, I was enjoying it. It's just like all of the stuff started coming out, and then you had Elden Ring, and so yeah, I definitely. Hopefully, I'll get to jump back into.
Yeah, last year was kind of busy at the end of it, and earlier this year was not that much better. So
yeah. All right, y'all. We coming to our last topic before we jump into tidbits. Activision got a little bit of good news for once, right?
About damn time.
Activision.
I mean, they had
Blizzard.
good news and bad news this week, honestly.
Well, they can't let them get away with everything. They're like,
Right.
Wait, hold on. How about that? No. But Activision Blizzard has converted their quality assurance staff. I think it was like 1,100 or so of the quality assurance staff to full time, and they hired a new, diversity and inclusion lead, to kind of repair some damage, I would say, when it comes to some of the things that's been happening with Activision. I mean, they've been in the news. Everybody knows it, right?
For real.
So I just want to get your pulse on this. If you want to bring up the bad news, you can, but I didn't. I just included the good news here. But feel free to say how you feel about the current state of Active Blizz, and I mean, I think this is a good look. We've seen it in gaming time and time again where QA that doesn't get paid on the same scale as other members of the development team. So this should be a signal to other QA houses that focuses on game development and so on and so forth to really pay people to improve the quality of games. I think that's part of the issues of why we have so many bugs and things in our titles, and we want to eliminate the day one patch and so on and so forth. But at the same token, you gotta pay people in order to do that. So to me, this was a good look. Of course, I'm a big proponent of diversity and inclusion. And so yeah, I think this was a good look all around on both fronts. But feel free to chime in. Any one of you all could start.
I was just gonna say, weren't they trying to unionize those? So is this like them?
Was it the same group trying to unite?
I don't know. That's why I was on. That's why
I don't know.
My question is, that you know I always got questions. Why are they just not doing this now?
Come on.
They got.
Come on,
you
man.
know why?
You know
Right,
why?
they're trying to clean up. They got to clean up where the deal not going through. You got to clean up the house.
I think they should.
So it can sell. It can't be sold if it's dirty now.
Yeah. When you
Would you buy a dirty house? Would you buy a dirty house? Would you buy a dirty house?
That's the
I
that
wouldn't
just
even
gonna jump
offer
on
it on
too.
the side unseen.
They seen it. They was like, "Look, this is our punch list. Y'all need to fix this. Oh, we not buying."
Right. I need that roof repaired. I need the bathroom. At least fix the toilets a little bit crooked. Like it's little things like that.
You know what I mean? We seen some leaks over here. We gonna need them patched up.
Right. Right. Kitchen look a little. Got to fix some cabinets. You know what I'm saying?
It ain't looking.
It looks like they all also raised their minimum hourly pay for those positions too.
Yep.
To $20.
Yeah.
$20 an hour. That's good.
That's
Are
pretty
they
good.
trying to keep him to stay after the merger goes through?
None of that is
usually
known.
none of that is kind of public knowledge. But usually, just in general, usually when transitions happen, there's always a clause on like keeping staff on board, right? Because you don't want people to just go through that process and then immediately leave. That's how you lose a lot of talent. So typically, there is some incentive for people to stay on with the organization once a huge merger happens. So I don't doubt that was discussed.
And unfortunately, it's typically not the company who is coming on that loses members. It's typically the company who is buying the new company that gets rid of people. Right.
But I mean, I look at the gaming space is a little bit different though, because right now it's like the current development teams and houses that are being talked about right now are fully staffed and have their own things they're focused on as far as what games they're building. Same thing for Activision Blizzard. They already got their set of titles that they're working on. They know the staff they need for those titles, so on and so forth. So I wouldn't. I think gaming is kind of like a cash cow in that regard when it comes to mergers. We've seen some instances where it has, I think even I want to say Disney had something happen with one of their animation studios when it merged with Fox, something like that. And they had to close down one of the Fox's animation studio. And so, like you said, that was the reverse where Disney didn't, they like, look, we already got two. We just go, so. But gaming to me is probably one of the only industries that, sometimes.
Yeah, because it's still in a lot of growth. You know what I mean? Like the gaming industry is still on a lot of come up. They're still expanding. You know what I mean? So.
Right. It's still young. Game industry is still one of the very young industries, and so tech in general.
It's like what they say, when you buy a house in an up and coming area, there's still a lot of development going on.
Right.
A lot of house references today.
Yeah. All right, y'all. So tidbits. We got some tidbits, and we questions too. If you all got any questions, feel free to type in all caps the word question, and then after that type your question so we can find it easily in the chat if you have any. As far as tidbits, I had wrote down 3 that kind of caught my eye when I was looking for topics to discuss today, and they're all centering around upcoming showcases and events that's coming down the pike, because with E3 being announcing that they're not doing anything this year, you got other companies and publishers starting to come together to have their own showcases. And so first tidbit, THQ is having a digital showcase in August, which I think is dope. We know over the past few years that THQ had been acquiring a lot of studios and building up their own portfolios, so it's going to be great to see what they do. The other tidbit I have is I think it's called Game Informer Live is another digital event. And it's going to be Valve. The companies that are already on board are Valve, EA, Bandai Namco, and Devolver Digital. And that is in May, between May and June, like late May, June. So yeah, that's my tidbits. Do any of you ladies got any tidbits? I'll start with you, Charisse.
I have.
Oh, go ahead, Boogie. Anybody? Anybody?
Rico love cough drops. That's my tidbit. That's my tidbit.
You gotta say it like the girl in the commercial.
I'm not. Not with the
Cola.
not today, but yeah.
I didn't got nothing today. I don't think. I haven't read any good
what
books.
should we be watching? TV shows, so on and so forth.
Oh, I did buy a new pop, but it's over on the table. But I'm not.
We're not
going to
talk about pops. We're not going to talk about pops.
Yeah, because then Boogie might have to show her pop, and then I might have to fight, and we ain't got time for that.
We're not today. I got 4, 5, 6 pop from Squid Games recently. That was like my latest.
So then you still gonna talk about pops? So now you want me to bring my pops?
No, we can't have Boogie bring her. You can talk about every other pop you got, but
not the pop you showed us the other day.
No, I hope it's in the kitchen somewhere. Like
it's not. It's not.
Right.
It's like right in the. It's in the box because I'm starting to pack stuff up.
Leave it right there.
It's right here.
Leave it right there.
No.
Leave it right there.
We're gonna have to just put that on Doggone Discord or some of y'all. Like this, how we got the shoe Discord.
Yeah, we should put pops in there.
Put a pop Discord,
yeah.
so we can talk about the Funko Pops. Because I mean, everybody got their own little collection. I don't really.
Right, but what if I want to make sure that I have the exclusives and I don't want other people to have them?
You sound like somebody I know.
Right, you sound like lady in Elden Ring who has to change her outfit when you're trying to go.
Right, yeah. Let me not.
I haven't changed my outfit for a while because I know y'all not gonna get it. So,
dang, okay.
Right.
Dang, all right.
You gotta be the fire giant first.
Yes.
Psych. No, you don't have to beat the fire giant to get that, but you gotta trek to get that.
Okay.
You gotta fight 2 bosses and then fight Millennia and then yeah.
So you gotta really pretty much be in game in order to get that outfit.
No, that's not even an in-game boss. That's an optional boss. You just gotta.
Oh dang, okay.
When you beat Commander Null, you get the other half of the thing, and you grab the lift, and then you gotta.
See, I have that. I already went up there. I'm already up there in that little fog area. You go past that, then it opens up, and you got I'm already over there.
So you have the Halleck tree area where the tree's at.
Yeah, have you opened up the Halleck tree? You got to do a puzzle to open that up.
The Halleck tree. I had to look it up. I got both sides of the coin to go on that lift, right?
Right.
To get over there. So you saying it's a puzzle after that?
Right, and then you got to go all the way to the top of that area, and that's where I told you I found my armor. And in that area, you have to do a puzzle there where you have to light all these lights, and then you can go into the tree.
We'll figure it out.
Which the Halleck tree is like, wow, it's a bunch of rot up there.
Oh dang out, man! See, I don't want to deal with no rot. All right, cool.
I was up there for a quick second and was like, let me take my ass back.
Like it's too much going on over here.
No corn pops. Nobody talking about no corn pops.
What?
Yeah.
No Funko
figures. Funko Pop figures.
Yeah. Corn pops.
What's wrong with corn pops?
Nothing.
I'm saying.
All right.
I actually like corn pops. I might get
so. That was Chareece's tidbits. Any other tidbits?
Right.
Just to kind of keep us on topic.
No, ma'am.
We got the Halo show is still going strong.
Yeah,
even though people got their issues with it, it's still the most watched show on Paramount Plus.
Master Cheeks. No,
Master Cheeks. He got them cheeks, y'all. Yo, and it's so on par with that guy, which is
oh my goodness.
When I saw that he was the guy who was playing Master Chief, I was like, yo, he be doing something strange for a piece of change now.
I'm mad at you.
So wait a minute, did y'all like that episode? I liked the 4th episode. I thought it was good.
I haven't watched
it. I haven't watched it.
But I had saw it online already. That was like plastered everywhere.
Episode 3 and 4. Yeah, come on. I'm still enjoying it. Like I said, but my expectations is not as high as some people. I don't hold it to this huge standard. So for me, I'm just enjoying the show.
And I think you have to be, right? Like even Chareece said it. Like now that we're getting all these different mediums with all these different shows, y'all gotta stop expecting it to be one for one with whatever it started as. It's it's a different medium. Okay, so just enjoy the ride. Okay, buckle in and enjoy the ride.
Right.
Yep. You're not gonna get it the same, because if you come in thinking that, you're gonna be disappointed at everything you watch. You're never gonna get one for one.
I got another tidbit though. Y'all know the Batman, which I can't wait to rewatch it. The Batman is gonna be on digital on the 18th, which is what's that? Tuesday?
Monday?
No.
Monday. That's my daughter's birthday.
That's Monday. Oh, cool! Oh, congrats. So Monday, the Batman, which I loved it. I saw it in the theaters. It was a great movie. I can't wait to, watch it again.
Right. So now finally, Lady and CHAREECE can watch
see it, and we could talk about it.
And we could talk about it finally.
Look here, it never came here, and then it was supposed to play Sonic.
That's always gonna be CHAREECE's. You know, you could drive.
It never came here.
Oh my God. That's a whole day thing. I would have to miss today's show.
You drive to Savannah. You drive everywhere.
She right there in that little corridor. She can go there. She can go over here. She can go over there. She can go. You can make it.
All right, I'm lazy.
Tell you when it's something she want to do, she'll make the trip.
Hell yeah. I feel that.
Yeah. That's right. Yes, but like I said, I can't wait to rewatch it. All right, do we got any questions? We
do. Other Zing, I'll start off with their question. Thank you, everybody, for your questions in the chat. It is the best part of the show. We love the questions. We love it. The best part of the show. I promise. Why is Senator Elizabeth Warren and friends opening up their mouth about Activision acquisition, thus proving their ignorance?
Ooh.
Because we live in the age of politicians with quips and hot takes, and being in people going to work and passing bills and making it better for the people.
Thank you. I believe that she and her friends have never even touched a controller, but have to say something about this acquisition.
Right.
I need you to write some laws and do politics. Don't.
When you see stuff like that, just vote and tell other people to vote. Take 5 people to vote with you, okay?
No, you can't do that in certain states. Don't do
right?
Don't do that.
Arrive in different cars.
There you go. There you go. Like do a drive, but like, hey, we leaving right now, and y'all each going y'all different car, but don't show up with like more than 2 people. Depending on what state you in.
That's crazy though when you think about it.
Right?
Yeah, so
can't give people water and shit. They ready to fall out, but you can't help them. Like, come on now.
Yes.
People, early voting.
Yes.
Right.
I'm gonna say.
Rangy 4, our head of security for GWG, head of security, always coming through. Thank you for coming through. Have you ladies played Godfall yet?
No,
I believe
I have not.
It's to know for me, dog. I already, what CHAREECE talked about, what she played last week of Godfall.
Wait, pause. Is it on Game Pass?
No.
Okay,
how much is it?
It's $30. It's $30.
30. Well, it used to be 70.
I took one for the team. Yeah,
I
wasn't paying that either.
I damn sure wouldn't pay 70.
Okay, so what's the consensus though, CHAREECE? What's Godfall looking like? Other than I said other than shiny. Other than shiny. Other than shiny. How is it though? Because isn't it like a looter shooter or a looter action? Isn't it like Destiny?
It's not even a decent dungeon crawler. Oh, it ain't Destiny. It's not Destiny. I don't know what it is, but it ain't good.
Ouch, man. That's not good to hear. You did it. No, you did. Do you think it's repairable? Like to where it's bad right now, but they can repair. You know what? Okay.
And see, that's just it. It ain't good, but it ain't bad. It's like it's straight mid, but not even a good mid. It's like a solid B.
What'd you give?
Not even a B. No, excuse me. It's a C minus. And like depending on what day you feeling, it could be a high C or it could be a B. But some days I just hate the world, and that's a straight F.
How is the loot? How is the loot? Because sometimes the loot.
It's sucky. It's sucky. And it's like how they so you get one build on your animatronic, your person, whatever you want to call it, but you have a different animatronic and you have to build that person up too. and so far there's like I want to say maybe 10 animatronic thingies that you have to build up. Um, but you only got a limited inventory space. They share inventory space,
Whoa.
and you can't. Yeah. So and then you can't really switch out at any like if you're playing in a level whatever, you can't switch out right then and there. You basically have to either back all the way out or finish a level and then go to some other place.
So they got
to
that from
actually
Destiny,
switch out
basically, because you can only take a limited amount of equipment when you go on like stuff with Destiny.
I can see that part, but I still have more inventory space in Destiny than I have in this game.
Got it.
And then like how you can switch between your different classes, void, whatever, solar. You can't do that here.
Oh wow! So you get one archetype basically.
One art, yes, and then you have to switch back, go out back out of that level, and then go to another area to switch out their different play styles.
So I got a good question. So what can the Godfall team do to make this game work or better?
Start on Godfall 2.
Dang, you just want to drop the game and just start something?
Damn. You are so mean today, Sheree, when it comes to that Godfall.
She said,
I just
Godfall 2. What?
Said just erase the board, okay?
Right. Start over.
like take this criticism like it's shiny. It can be pretty at times.
Okay,
But
graphically,
like
okay. How's the frame rate? The frame rate, how's it play? Does the combat feel good?
no, it's clunky. It's slow.
Okay. Oh, man.
Like again, it's mid. But
trying,
like
man.
depending on how you're feeling, it could be a B. But then one day it could be a straight F. It ain't. I don't see how.
I'm gonna have to try this game myself. I already feel it.
No, you don't. No.
Man, I'm not gonna waste $30. I'm gonna trust what Sheree saying. I'm not.
Yeah, I'm just going. I mean, hopefully, it come on the Game Pass.
Watch the movie. Watch the movie.
Yeah.
Oh, Rangy 4. Godfall reminds me of Too Human.
Stop it! I like Too Human though. I like Too Human. Well, but Too Human was a 360 game, though. So
again, this was supposed to be a PlayStation exclusive, and it had to get downgraded to PS5. PS4.
I hate that he used it as a.
Now it's on the Series X.
I hate that he used Too Human as like because Too Human to me is. I don't know. I got a different affinity towards that game.
Too Human had a better story though.
Game Addict. What's up, Game Addict? Game Addict said it's an F any day.
See?
Wow.
Like,
that's hard.
If you want to play it, wait till it comes on Game Pass. That's what they should have done. This game should have been on Game Pass.
They got it.
Oh man.
Like,
even with Game Pass though, does it warrant a play? I mean, would you recommend people just play it? Just like
no.
Damn.
All
Okay.
right.
I would rather people play Outriders.
Oh.
Ooh. Well, Outriders is decent though. Outriders is not.
Thank you. If you're looking for a looter shooter type game, play Outriders.
Got you.
Don't play Godfall.
Okay, I'm writing that in my notes. All right.
Any other questions?
I have a question. I do. Daka Vaka has a two-parter. One is, have you seen the new Fantastic Beast? Part 2 is, and if you did, will you pre-order Bud Snacks like me and Rangy 4?
Okay, so I
heard it was coming out though.
I haven't watched any of Harry Potter stuff, so y'all got it.
About the Bud Snack.
I'm going to see it.
I'm going to see it. But my question is about the Bud Snacks. Did you?
Isn't it coming? No interest. It's coming to Game Pass.
I have zero interest in it.
Look, we don't discriminate. I don't care where the game come on. It was on PlayStation.
Yeah, I had no interest when it was on PlayStation.
Right,
zero interest in this game.
Man, not me. No. We don't change our opinions because a certain game is on a different platform.
Right.
No, we don't do that. We don't.
I do not like Green Egg Jam.
Yeah, I don't play every game on Game Pass. You know what I mean? That's
not like it,
too.
Sam. Like, I am. You know what I'm saying?
I did not like it over there, and I don't like it over there.
I don't know. I might tell my daughter about it because she likes to play. And there's no other way to say this, indie type games. Like she loves indies.
Yeah, she.
So I might tell her, hey, new one just dropped. Give it a whirl. So if she plays,
please, because I cannot wait to hear what she says. We're gonna have to let her come on camera because I know she gonna be.
Yeah, she gonna give us the
what
skinny,
in a
sure. Yeah.
And then no, this one she gonna be like, "Mama, can I say it? Can I?"
Right? Can I say it?
Yeah. But so I would tell her to like, "Hey, try this game right here. See if you like it. See what she say."
And then we can have a complete unbiased opinion on Buzz Snack.
There you go.
That's it. Completely unbiased, uninfluenced, just raw and like.
I don't know about uninfluenced, but
Oh
God, who my mama was.
That's true.
Right.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
Cedric H. Shout out to the North Side. Thank you for coming through, and thank you for coming supporting the merch store. I seen you with the shirt
Appreciate that.
I like that. I'm sorry, y'all, if I'm sucking. I got the cough drop on. Thoughts on the Moon Knight so far?
Love it.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah. Oh my God, you watching it, Delilah? I didn't know you.
I watched the first episode. I haven't seen the second one yet.
Okay, we on 3.
But I love. Oh dang, y'all on 3 already? Goddamn.
Yeah, it just dropped.
I've been sick.
The Wednesday schedule confuses people. Yeah. They should just go back to Fridays.
Okay, bet.
I like Wednesday. It gives me something in the middle of the week to look forward to, and then you like, all right, I'm in the middle of the week and I only got 2 more days until my measly 2 days off,
Because I had Bel Air on dropping on Thursday, and so that was replaced with Halo. So then now you got Wednesday for Moon Knight. So I catch up on Moon Knight. Absolutely love the first episode.
I mean, Oscar Isaac is killing that role. He is killing that role. He makes it. He makes it.
Good. Okay, bet.
Right.
Anything?
Lady Foxfire. I don't know if they got Angus beef empanadas, but I'll try to find some.
That sounds yum.
That
I know.
It's food o'clock. Yo, come on.
It is. Let's get it. What's the next question?
Wait, I'm looking.
Don't be talking about food.
Okay. I don't think I'm looking.
Instead, she says, "I'm not trolling. Do I really need to message you on the GWG channel to get my price?" What is he talking about?
Who?
He said, "I'm not trolling. Do I need to message you on GW?" Yes.
Oh my God!
Message us on GWG Twitter
account. Follow the rules. You know he don't.
Twitter account. Yo, I'm not.
You know what? Bump him. We're gonna send a gift to Mystic.
Right? Yeah, we have to give it. Yeah. Let's do that because
we'll give him the baby romper.
We tell you explicitly what to do to claim your prize, and you're like, "Yo, I should have to do that." What
the fuck?
Come on.
Sound like we don't want no prize.
We have to track these things, people. So that's the only reason why we do it that way. Is because we have to track. If we
he think he got it like that.
He thinks
he got it like that.
Some preferable treatment.
No. You got to go to GWG and say,
"That's right.
Hey, I'm gonna claim my prize."
That's one of them people that come up to the long coffee line talking about, "Oh, I just need some hot water. Can I get in?" Like, nah, it's a line.
Get in line.
No. I don't think I have any more questions.
That's it. No more questions. We got them. Okay, great. Fantastic. So y'all know what time it is. Time for outros.
Food o'clock?
Yeah. It's food o'clock. I guess, since I'll go last, I'll do bottom up. Start with LBOOGIE. Go ahead and give your outro. Where can the people find you?
Y'all can find me on Twitter, posting craziness and food pics, and y'all can find me on our Discord. That's where I really post the food pics.
The wings look good. Oh my God. Girl, the wings you did. The wings, they look so good.
They came out so good. I was like,
I'm up for adoption.
I'm probably never gonna be able to do it again. I'm probably never gonna be able to do them again like that.
They look so good.
Yeah, they came out delish. So that's pretty much it for right now. I'm gonna be moving and shaking the next couple of weeks, so I may not be on the show after next week for a week. But yeah, y'all can find me on Twitter. Catch me.
Yep. All right, lady. Where can the people find you?
You can find me on my side piece Twitter, where sometimes I do stuff and sometimes I don't. We did a test stream this week on YouTube, so that's where the next stream gonna be at. I'd rather make nothing than somebody take 50%. I'm just a little tired, so for now the streams is gonna be on YouTube. And Lady Infamous 415, thank you so much for coming through, and much love to everybody in the chat, new and old, and shout out to the lurkers and shout out to the haters. Peace.
Yeah, CHAREECE, where can people find you?
All right, it's your girl CHAREECE here. I want to thank everybody for coming through. We greatly appreciate it. As always, our chat is lit. You can find me lurking in somebody's chat always, especially on Twitter. Finding all the juicy details. um, but yes, people are still getting sick, so please make sure to please wash your hands, use hand sanitizer, wear your mask if you're you know, if you're out in public, or better yet, stay your butt home if you're sick. But yes, I want everybody to have a good weekend. Get your wins in. Tell somebody you love them.
Right. Right. Absolutely. Sure. Yep. And you all know me. It's your girl DELILAH _HD here. You can follow me on Twitter. Catch me right here on GWG every Saturday at noon, sometimes 1 p.m. Eastern. And we'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.
Oh, let's see what Uber Eats gonna be looking like for me today, because I am hungry.